Now, to ungate OTC over the counter, we will use the Amazon ungating method. For OTC, Amazon is a little bit more strict than with other categories. They require you to present proof from the FDA, the US Food and Drug Administration. So I'm going to explain step by step how to abide by these requirements from Amazon to ungate the OTC category. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to look for a product that falls under OTC. By the way, before you freak out, I'm actually going to give you the exact ASIN number and the exact link to the page in the FDA site to use. So you don't have to worry about that. But I'm providing you a step-by-step instruction in case something ever happens to that ASIN number, it gets suppressed, you can't find it anymore on Amazon, or it goes discontinued on the FDA side. If for any reason you can't use the same ASIN number that I use myself, then you are going to need this step-by-step instruction on how to do it yourself. So this is what I'm doing right now. Let's say you find Tylenol, which is under the OTC category. Let's say you find this one, the 100 caplets and 500 milligram each. What you're going to want to do next, you're going to go to the page in the FDA site, which I'm going to link below, by the way. Go to the search box right here, and every OTC product has one main active ingredient. For example, Tylenol's active ingredient is acetaminophen. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Acetaminophen. That's their main active ingredient. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to type acetaminophen here under the search bar in the FDA site. And then you're going to search and you're going to get to these search results. The next thing that you're going to want to do is find an exact match in these results with the product from Amazon. So you know that you already found a match for acetaminophen. The next one is the dosage form. We see here that this product is caplets or capsules. So you're going to want to find something like this, capsule or capsule, but not like this, tablet or solution. It has to be an exact match with capsules. The next one is it's 500 milligrams, 500 milligrams. So in the strength column, you want to find an exact match, not only with capsule, but also with 500 milligrams. Right now we see 300 milligrams. We are not seeing a 500 milligram match on this one. And the last one is the application holder or manufacturer. If you go to the actual listing for that Tylenol, and you scroll all the way down, you're going to see that it shows you the manufacturer name information. In this case, it's Johnson & Johnson. So again, you're going to want an exact match not only on capsules, on 500 milligram, which we have not found, and also it has to say Johnson & Johnson here. So all of these ones do not say Johnson & Johnson. So this would not be an exact match, in which case you need to go back to the drawing board and continue looking one by one. And it doesn't have to be Tylenol, it could be Motrin or it could be any other OTC product. And as you can see, it takes a little bit of time to find an exact match, but I'm going to give you right now the exact product that I used myself to get ungated in the OTC category. So the exact product that I use is this one, Motrin IB, 200 milligrams, 50 caplets. I'm going to link the actual ASIN number under this tutorial so you have it. And I'm also going to link this FDA page so you can have it. Since you're going to need this exact page to take a full screenshot, you're going to take a full screenshot of the FDA page that you find that is the exact match to the product that you found, because you're going to have to present that as part of your proof to Amazon. Oh, a very important thing that I forgot when you're looking for your own products is that the FDA result needs to be active. It cannot be discontinued. For example, this one is discontinued, this one is discontinued. But where it says marketing status over the counter, it doesn't say discontinued on my result. That means that you can still use it. But if it says marketing status discontinued, you are not allowed to use that one. So now let's make sure that my FDA page or my FDA result is actually an exact match with my ASIN number. So we have Motrin is the name of the product. This is Motrin IB, Motrin IB. The active ingredient is ibuprofen. The active ingredient here is ibuprofen. The strength is 200 milligrams. The strength is 200 milligrams here as well. It is an active listing, so that's good. And the manufacturer, we see the manufacturer is Johnson & Johnson, and here is Johnson & Johnson as well. So as you see, it's a perfect match to my product. Now for the second round of verification, we need to make sure that the seller will be Amazon.com, which in this case it is. It cannot be sold by a third party. We also need to make sure that we can buy 10 of these units, that there is not a quantity limit. In this listing, we have no problem. Amazon has plenty of stock, so we can choose. What I also like about this product is that it's very affordable. It's only $6.49. And you can probably use this at home as well. Everybody needs a little Motrin in their life when they're sick. The two other things that you want to make sure is that the product is actually listed under the OTC category, the over-the-counter category. And lastly, you want to make sure that you're currently gated on this. So that it's currently gated so you can use it to ungate, and that it's an over-the-counter product. If all those parameters are met, then you got a winner, and you can go ahead and buy 10 of these units and move on to the next steps. Now, as you know, the next steps is waiting for the item to arrive, and then after the item arrives, you take a screenshot of your invoice. I'm going to show you my own invoice that I used. So here's the invoice that I used to get ungated on this exact product. I bought 10 of them. I went to my orders on Amazon. Oh, by the way, make sure, don't forget that you need a personal account, a different Amazon account from your seller account. And also it can be either business, preferably, or a personal account. If it's a personal account, it cannot be Prime. It has to be non-Prime. Again, you're gonna go to your invoice, which is under your orders, and you're gonna take a full page screenshot of your invoice, and obviously it must include your order number, the quantity purchased, the product detail, your shipping information, your billing information, the Amazon logo in it, the total, and all that good stuff that Amazon needs to verify your purchase. Also, this is probably not needed, but I also, with my Amazon, whenever I'm buying a product from Amazon to ungate, I like to include another screenshot of my delivery status. So I go to my recent Amazon purchases, and where it says delivered, then I take a screenshot just to make it a little bit easier on the manual reviewers. And as you see on this screenshot, it shows that my item was delivered already, so they can immediately verify it as well. Now I'm going to show you some of the pictures that I took. You probably know by now that I like to take high resolution images with showing the UPC code, the packaging that it came in, holding everything with my hand. I even like to put myself in the picture so that the Amazon review team knows that this is a real person behind the ungating request. It's not a machine or a robot trying to ungate. So as you see, I put myself in the picture holding the actual bag. There is another picture of all the 10 units received with the bag in the background, with the tracking information. As you can see, I really like being extremely thorough with my pictures. Finally, I like including pictures of all the products from all different angles. Here's another picture from the front, another picture from the back, a picture from the top. This is probably the most important picture. You always want to include the UPC code because they might be able to type that in. Again, I don't know their exact verification process, but you do want the UPC code to show in your pictures. And finally, when you actually do the ungate, this one is a little bit different. So I'm going to go through it. You're going to be asked, are you a reseller, distributor, manufacturer? Just type this, reseller, distributor. Then you're going to check all those check boxes, and you're going to include all your pictures. And remember to save your pictures in this format where you have the ASIN number underscore invoice, ASIN number underscore, order delivered, ASIN number underscore image one, etc. And then here's exactly what I put on my request. Hi, please find attached proof of purchase, invoice, FDA screenshot, product images to ungate the OTC category and the ASIN number, and then you include the ASIN number in there. See, this one is a little bit different because they ask you document must, so this one is for the invoice and this one is for the product images. As you know by now, any other brand that is not OTC, they do not really ask you for product images. They only ask you for an invoice. Because OTC is way more strict than other categories and brands, they will ask you for the actual product images. I include those in all my Ungating requests. We're good there. But in the OTC category, they will ask you for product images. I divide between here because they cap you at 5 files per each of this. And here, finally, they will ask you for your FDA registration screenshot that you took. And again, save it on the same format, ASIN number underscore FDA. And here I just put exactly the same as I put below, then put your email information here and then submit it. And by now you know what to expect. Amazon will take up to 7 business days to go through your approval or rejection request. I am pretty certain that you will get approved after all this evidence. If for any reason you don't, resubmit it after a few days and you should be able to get approved with all this evidence. Now, they may approve you only for the brand. If that's the case, go to your selling applications, find the approved selling application that just got approved for OTC, reopen that case and send a quick friendly note saying, hey, you guys, thanks for approving me for this brand. I noticed that I'm still gated on OTC. Can you please ungate me? Because sometimes reviewers will ungate you for the brand and they forget to ungate you for OTC. If that's the case, you will generally hear back from them within the day and they will approve you for the category after you send them the reminder.